So today in this video, I just wanted to do a review on this shoe I picked up recently. There's a lot of craze, a lot of misunderstanding, a lot of hype. So I wanted to just kind of do a review for those that are interested in the shoe and whoever's trying to get this shoe. A little bit of like info, Q&A, and help on how to get this shoe legit. So recently there was rumors of Air Jordan 1 Across the Spider-Verse, or a Spider-Verse Air Jordan 1 coming out, also known as the Next Chapter 2.0. So this shoe was originally produced and worn by a Instagrammer slash sneaker enthusiast. This person brought the shoe out before the actual real sneaker came out, and he kind of just had his own pairs or his own silhouettes of what he thought the shoe was going to look when it came out. The shoe actually was never really going to come out. It was just rumored. But when this guy started to wear the shoe and show it off, I guess Nike felt that they needed to bring the shoe out and make their version, or try to mimic him. So originally he had a few pairs circulating around the sneaker culture. I believe I reached out to this person to try to see if I could buy a pair, but he just did not respond. So I ended up just trying to wait to see if I could find a pair or buy a UA or a replica. So at this time, Jordan Brand was already mentioning that they were going to release a pair, supposedly rumored, but there was no actual date. It's just like 2023 rumors. So I waited. I didn't go buy a UA pair. I just waited to see if I could reach out to the person to buy a pair off him or wait till he sold pairs, but he didn't. So then he released another version he showed he was wearing with the more better quality and the more sustainable wearable pair that he was exposing again on Instagram. So at this time, the sneaker store Flight Club had pairs, but only in size 9.5 small sizes. So basically I kind of just gave up on thinking I was going to get a pair, a real pair. So I didn't know if Flight Club sizes were real or they were just unauthorized, or they just found pairs floating on the internet. But it wasn't my size. I needed an 11.5. So finally, the rumor came out that they were going to come out and release. So kind of got my hopes. And then Nike announced that they were going to shock drop a pair, a certain sizes and a certain amount. I believe it was like 200 and some thousand pairs worldwide prior to the release. So early before the release, like a week. So obviously I was going to try to get them that time. So I tried on the Nike app that morning. First thing in the morning, I just entered my thumbnail and I didn't hit the shoe. I didn't get the shoe, so I figured, like, why couldn't I get it? Why didn't I get it? So my next option was to wait for the actual drop, which was on the 20th. So in the meantime, I kind of was like 50-50. Like, if I didn't get it once, I'm pretty sure I'm not going to get it twice. But my confidence was like, yeah, I'll get it twice because it's actually going to release on the 20th. So I kind of was like, let me just, like, wait. Let me wait till, like, a week before the 20th. Then I'm going to, like, make my actions on trying to how to get it. So the first drop, it was ridiculous. I mean, I stayed up all night. I waited for the app. It was about 7 a.m. when the shoe dropped for $200. So about 6:59 came around, 7 o'clock came around, nothing happened. So everybody on the internet and everybody on YouTube was just like, I give up, or they were just going off the internet and going off the website and just saying like it was just a rumor. There's no shock drop. So then I believe it was like 7:05, 7:10, 7:30 came around. Nothing happened. 8 o'clock came around. So usually a shoe drops like around 10 o'clock, 10 o'clock, 11. So it was about 9, 10 o'clock, nothing happened. So about an hour later, about 11 o'clock is when the first shock drop happened. It was like you had to be on your phone. You had to know that it was going to happen at 11. Usually it's weird. It don't happen at 11. It happens at 10. So 11 o'clock, I waited. I stayed up till like 10. Then 11 o'clock, I was like outside, whatever, doing what I had to do. And then I just seen like Gmail showed up on my phone the first time. And it just said like Nike shock drop, Spider-Verse, click here to purchase. So I clicked it, purchased, tried to purchase. It said my process of pending went through. So it was just pending. So about maybe like 20 minutes later, a white screen popped up and it just said like, sorry, you didn't get the shoe. And that was it. And I was like, wow, like that was the first drop. So I didn't get it the first time. So then the first time I was like, wow, like, okay, so I got one more chance, on the 20th. So a week goes by, so it's like a week before the 20th. It's like a Tuesday. So I started doing some research on the shoe and kind of seeing who had pairs already and the early pairs compared to like the basic pairs that Nike was showing on their app and pairs that were in my local stores and that people were wearing. And I kind of like put two and two together and I figured like, this shoe's going to be very rare just by the look of it, just by the way it just seems and how I couldn't get the first one. So then I figured my next shot is on the 20th to try to get it on the 20th. But what I did is I didn't want to take a chance of not getting it from Nike. So what I did was I got about 8 confident sellers on eBay. I made sure that they had receipts from the shock drop that they won that I didn't win. I made sure that the prices were decent and that they were legit sellers and their receipts were legit and their pairs were legit. So then I went ahead and had like summed it down to like 4 people. So out of the 4, there was one that I was gonna like choose, So a week prior to the May 20th release, I summed it down to like one seller, chose him, and I purchased it. I mean, I just went straight off of like what I knew, what off like information and legit pair. So I ordered it a week before. So then the actual drop came around on a Saturday. So I waited up all night, 7 a.m. The release. So during the time, all the hype was like people were returning their pairs. People didn't like them. People didn't know they were going to be like this when they seen them. A lot of people didn't even get the shoe and they were like kind of pissed. So they're going to wait for the second time thinking that they're going to get it real easy and it's not going to be a big deal. The shoe's going to tank. It's going to sit on shelves. It's not that rare. It won't be valuable. It won't be resellable valuable. So I kind of just didn't even take a chance because I kind of already knew. So when I ordered the pair before the drop, it was processing. So Saturday comes around and I was like, if I don't get it this Saturday, I know this shoe's very rare. It's going to be a rare shoe. So sure enough, May 20th, Saturday comes around. The release, stayed up 7 a.m. On Nike app. I try try to buy it. Same thing happened. It showed pending. Showed me like 10 minutes later, did not get the shoe. So I already knew this was a rare shoe. So I already had it ordered. It was already coming. My pair it was already processing from a seller, and I kind of just like played my cards right. So then here's the shoe now, in hand. It was delivered finally. It took about maybe 8 or 9, no, maybe like 8 or 7 days. So I ordered it on a Tuesday. It came on the following week on a Friday. So the thing is like when I ordered this, the tracking was all messed up. The eBay information was all messed up. I had to actually track the shoe down to where it was all being located. So it went from like different places in the states. It went from like damn like Arizona, down to like Nevada, down to like Las Vegas, down to like SneakerCon, down to like Ontario, and then back to like where I'm located. So it was like weird, but I was just like making sure the shoe didn't get misplaced, stolen, or exchanged for like a different pair. But this is a legit pair that I bought off a reseller from eBay with the proof of purchase from the Nike Shock Drop. And then I'll just show you a detailed look. A lot of people are saying that this shoe is like different in hand, but I'll do another video right now of more detail and more info.